G'day everybody and welcome back to some more Space Engineers with me and Capac, who is lying in bed but actually awake.
I don't want to get out of bed.
You don't want to get out of bed. My voice didn't want to get out of bed and I think it might still be in bed. But here we are back on Pertum with our increasingly fast food styled base and then a murky green greenhouse.
Ooh, it's harvest time.
Oh, did you see in the newsletter? They're making it easier to plant plants in the next update.
That sounds good.
Yeah, you can now just put them on your hotbar. Well, with the next update, you'll be able to put them on your hotbar and then just click on them. With that particular item in your hotbar highlighted. And yes, I sound weird because once again, Nursery Nurgle has struck. No, I didn't pick up something from PAX. At least I'm not blaming PAX because, well, Toby and my other half were sick while I was away and still sick when I got back. And then I got sick. So I'm gonna blame, well, Toby. Because, let's be fair. When you are of an age where everything gets put in your mouth, well, he's not quite that bad anymore, but still not great. You're a fair target for blame for making people sick and sharing the love. Poor little guy. He's actually been getting some of his last molars lately, so he's not been sleeping well as too, so that does not help.
Low.
Oh, this is not a place I want to be without fuel.
Fuel critical.
So yeah, apologies for the voice. It will hopefully be better in a day or two. Knowing these streams when I've streamed with a voice like this, sometimes it gets worse, sometimes it gets better as the stream goes on. So yeah, Capac, are you gonna build your burger towers?
Yeah, probably do some more work on that.
Are you gonna give it an extra layer so that it can have a cheese layer, not just a meat layer?
I got plans. Don't you worry about it. That's the opposite of not worrying about it.
I just happened to have this color on my paint thing, and I'm like, that's burger bun. Like, I didn't change that at all. That was already on my hotbar. And I don't know why.
Suspicious.
I don't know why I had burger bun color on my paint bar. What the heck? What was I painting in this color? What is up with my paint picker too? It's like just grays, yellow, and burger bun. Oh, from doing hot dog bun on my Rover, of course. Yes, that's why. That's why I had bread. Had overly sugared bread on my hotbar. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yep. I really like this thing. It's so silly. And I like this thing for nailing those pesky spiders. That was hilarious last time. Oh, I don't think I've done the right commands on these, or the brakes aren't working properly because this thing doesn't want to stop. Sound worse than the combined arms streams. I am worse. I am worse than yesterday. I did absolutely no work yesterday afternoon. I was feeling like rubbish. So I just went and did gardening. Because I needed to finish that. So I don't want to... I don't think I want to make the storage building into a burger. It can stay with McDonald's colors. Sorry, McDowell's colors.
Oh.
What?
I just left the farm and then I realized when I got out that I meant to check the ice before I left.
Oh, do you want a warning system for the ice?
Yeah, that would probably be useful.
Alright, let's do that. I'll finish my building later.
Yeah, ice is getting a bit low. I'll grab some more.
Alright, I'm gonna do a bunch of things with event controllers on your building then. Because it'll be fun.
Meteor storm inbound.
Meteor storm inbound. Where shall I put these? Oh yeah, I think they're airtight.
Inventory full.
Blammo, blammo! Though a custom turret could look more like fries sticking out of the box. Ooh. Yeah, Capac could do a custom turret that looks like chips.
Why am I gonna do everything?
I think my gator just tried to shoot an asteroid. A meteor, sorry. Hearing some giant cannon just go off. Oh man, that's so good. Thank you, Cyber Keith. Thank you for 26 months. And thank you, Time Darth Mark, for 20 months. Any sign of food yet? What's on the menu? Burgers. Burger is apparently on the menu. Because burger. Burger on stilts.
I made some kind of meals with spider meat in them last time. And I just queued up some curry.
Oh, curry.
So we're starting to get some actual foods.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
That's
random hole in the
two.
ground.
What? Oh, Capac.
What?
Just... Oh, Capac.
I didn't do nothing.
You... Oh, why are you like this? You make a building that looks kind of interesting, and then you just go and slap corridors hanging off the side
Fuel
without
critical.
really thinking about them.
I thought about it long and hard.
Uh-huh. Ah, dear. Yep, spotting mosquitoes with a howitzer. That's the way to do it. There is... there is a significant part of me that is legit tempted to make and regularly use a mod that increases the capacity of hydrogen bottles.
Yeah.
'Cause carrying a bottle around is just so not worth it anymore.
That's why I've been carrying 3.
Oh, but that's so much inventory space. I mean, I could literally make the mod right now if we wanted me to.
Oh, that sounds like a riveting stream.
I know, it'd take me like 5 minutes. What am I doing? I need... Do we have an antenna on the base? We do not. I don't know why my voice keeps just deciding, nah, I'm not going to work right now. Huh. I was hoping that might work. Yes. I like it. Yeah, it's annoying that my voice is on strike because I've been trying to make another tutorial and it's like, well, I can't because I can't make a tutorial sounding like this. It doesn't work. Uh... 1 second. If during this stream you notice that my screen suddenly stops moving and everything goes quiet, it's because I'm probably blowing my nose. Okay, we have an antenna.
If it happens to me, it's probably network problems.
Or just you being you because you've decided to fall asleep at your desk.
I wish.
Alright, Capac, what's the name of our restaurant? So we need a name. Alright. Set sinus vent to depressurize.
We'll call it Kentucky McKingsbell.
There we go. Can you see the broadcast that I just put on our base?
No, not from here.
How far away are you?
And an ice patch.
How far away are you? Because
Like
I set
7
it to
kilometers or something.
It's broadcasting to 20 kilometers.
Yeah, and I can see a whole bunch of things on my HUD, and I can't make out what they say.
So you got a typical Capac HUD. Gotcha. Vent, connector, lock, unlock, connector, add, select actions. Toggle off, toggle on, toggle off, toggle on, toggle off, toggle on. I should probably make a group, but I'm already partway down this road. That'll probably do. Recharge on, recharge off. Hooray! Oh! Huh? Helps if I turn it on, so it can work. There we go. Hey, good. Alright, finally set up the docking event controller for that, so that's not broadcasting. The gator... Oh, I might just drop its range. Why not rename the station rather than using the HUD text of the antenna? Because I like using the HUD text of the antenna. Because when you do show grid name, it does a weird formatting thing because it puts that dash in there. So if you just have show ship name, it does that space dash. And so I don't like that. Why is the gator moving on its own? Because it's got subgrids and subgrid wheel control script, and it's just weird. It's just like that.
It's alive!
Yeah, that too. Thank you, Aragon. Thank you for the Prime sub. And thank you, Mask and Zephy for the Prime subs. Okay, I have 4 event controllers. I have a means to broadcast. I now need a broadcast controller. Put this there.
Fuel low.
Let's do that when I come back. Uh-oh.
Fuel critical.
Ow.
You ow or Rover ow? Capac?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is
Just
your
lost
rover
the
okay?
connector.
Oh no. Where?
In the desert?
Oh, I was worried you did it on parking. Yes, suspiciously quiet, Capac. What else do I need? I have a broadcast controller. I need a sound block. Maybe I don't need a sound block. Maybe I'll just make it broadcast. Actually, no, we'll have a sound block. Why not? Shouldn't happen that often. Won't get that annoying. Yeah, Twitch has been having all sorts of network issues of late. They've changed their ingest servers recently, and I reckon that's got a decent chance to be a cause of it all.
What? Twitch having problems? Impossible.
You know what? That feels better. Since Camac's gone with the round corridors the other end, I figured having round corridor doors makes a lot of sense.
What?
What?
Why are you ruining everything?
Fixing things. You don't like that as a door?
Yeah, there's weird mixed doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix the other ones as I go through. Oops, that is not how you spell that. Why did I write that? Door. Where to put my doors? Uh. There we go. That's on me killing Capac's plants. Odds are good. Or bad, depending on whether you have the plant or that you bet that I would kill them. Hey, green. Everything's fine. There we go. Alright, so let's set these up. So we got event controller. This one. So on. Where's door? Door finished, open, close. Available blocks. We want... Huh. If any of them finish open, then all the others close. Yeah. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Oh. That's my Doom Piston one. I don't want to mess with that. I've done a dumb. Uh-oh. Oopsie. Probably should have named that one last time when I made it. Let's go back and find what I was doing. Door finished, open, close. Add those, select actions, groups. And let's go... There we go. Select actions, groups, and we want closed. Now, in theory, that'll close all of them. Then we open this, and it closes. Open this, and it'll close itself. Yeah. Simple. So this kind of works now the way that I think Capac had intended. So you just keep walking forward, opening, and the doors will close behind you. And by the time you get through all four, the ones behind you will have closed, making sure that the airlock remains tight. Means sometimes it's a bit overzealous, but it'll be fine. Alright, so the next thing... Yeah, it's the Get Smart intro, exactly. So the next thing is go to another event controller. And this one will be ice irrigation. Cargo filled equal or less than... And we'll go with... I think 10% is pretty good. And it'll be on the irrigation system. And the actions will be broadcast, transmit random message, and then sound, play and stop. There we go, broadcast. Broadcast target faction only. Now, chat, you give me suggestions to fill in the other ones. Here we go. Nice one. There we go, done. Okay, so if I go inventory and I go irrigation, and we go cargo. Alright, Capac, tell me if you... wait, no. One other thing I need to do. Sound. Range. Loop time 5. Okay, now I can go. Oh, what? Can I not steal the ice out of the irrigation system at all?
Don't steal my ice.
Oh. I was curious. I was testing the system.
Yeah, likely story.
Where'd you go?
What?
Where are you?
Right here.
That is so unhelpful. Oh. I guess we'll just have to wait for the ice to run low for the warning to happen. I mean, I could increase the threshold. That could work too. Ah! That was right in my face.
What the?
Meteor storm inbound.
What are you what-thing?
Just random bursts of gunfire.
Yeah, there was a spider that popped up in the garage while I was in there. That was another one, I think. Oh, Capac doesn't have the event controller on there. Of course he doesn't. Of course it got destroyed at some point.
No. Ow.
What did you ow yourself on?
And then a hydrogen.
Oh yeah. That could be painful. Our weapons don't damage our grids. Because, you know, it's annoying when they do. Space engineers. What the? What? Thanks, Unhallowed Death. Yeah. My voice is a bit messed up. Where is the why is the connector not there?
What?
There must have been a space in search. That's a new thing for me.
You mean a search in space?
No, a space in search. Come back, does your rover have a name?
I don't remember.
Nope. As I just quickly set up a few things. Toggle off, toggle on. Recharge on, recharge off. I think that's all you need. Yeah, looks like it. Hey, much better. New rule, if no name is given for a rover, a common dog's name must be used. Fido, Rex, Princess Fluffy the Third. Oh man, there was a silly dog's name. Someone I used to work with had named their dog. And they did it intentionally, they knew it was silly. They had a shortened version of it that was perfectly sensible and normal, but they went with they kept the silly. Ah. Capac?
What?
Did you see that?
See what?
Did you hear that?
You can't hear sounds.
You want to say that again?
Nope.
Thanks, Gilbert. Thank you for the prime sub. Okay, why did that not... Did you get a broadcast? In chat?
Nope, I just heard beeping.
Okay. Let's see what happens next time. Oh, Capac, can you turn your broadcast on? Your student antenna? Thank you. Wonder why you turned that off. It's not like us.
Hello.
We do stealth with our antenna on.
Probably mashing the buttons in a panic.
Yeah, that would explain it. I think it'll be better with the upgrade, though. How is the... So we're down to 23.7%. So it should go off again soon-ish. Alright, let's keep working on... Let's get some outdoor lights, because it's dark out here. Does anything go off there yet? No. Alright. Let's get some lights. Thanks, PvP Willie. Thank you for the prime sub. I'm not using floodlights as exterior lighting because there are limits to how much you can make your lighting out of spotlights. Because if you make too much out of spotlights, you end up with a situation where the game don't like it. And you'll hit that limit much more quickly with spotlights than you will with regular lights. So that's why I don't use them as much as I could. It basically, it's just not it's not great for performance to always use spotlights. Yeah, I sound awful. I don't feel as awful as I sound. I don't feel 100%, but I don't feel as awful as I sound. So I'm quite aware how bad I sound. See, Capac uses floodlights everywhere, completely ignoring what I was just talking about. And that's probably why I don't use them everywhere. Because I know he's going to.
Fuel low.
Man.
Meteor storm inbound.
This voice to me sounds really rough, where, you know, the couple of octaves drop that I get after a night where I've been out yelling and stuff. Yeah, it's definitely trying to shoot those things. I should probably turn off target meteors. Meteors. The meatiest. Meaty. Da, da, da. I want these in black, I don't think. Oh, those are. It's fine. So, what sort of turret are you putting on top?
What? Turret?
It's a watchtower. That was meant to have a turret on it. That was why you were making it.
No, I'm just making a giant burger.
Oh, you were meant to make that as a turret. That was the point. What the... What? Oh, well, alright. You literally went to build that because you were like, oh, we need a watchtower, we need a turret. A place to shoot down these rocks that keep coming and any drones that might arrive. And then we said it looked like a burger, and then you completely forgot what you were doing at the outset. That's how that happened. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Toothpicks in burgers aren't always decorative. They can be functional. It keeps your burger all together while it's being carried on the plate. I was wondering what you used as the sesame seeds. I knew you were going to do them, but I was wondering what it was. Ah yes, as some of you may have noticed in chat, Twitch has now made it so everybody on Twitch has access to watch streaks. I'm going to inform you of a few things about these. One of the important things is, if you care about such things, which I'm sure many of you won't, but just in case you do, watch streaks can be... If you lose a watch, like if you miss a stream, that's like a random thing, you can correct that streak by going and watching the VOD on Twitch. I don't know for how long, but there is some way to get it back. If you don't care about such things, then just completely ignore it. Capac?
What?
You didn't want to... There we go. Within 24 hours, watch the VOD to save the streak. And if you don't care about watch streaks, then just don't care about it. Really, it's not a big deal. But I'm sure there are some people who are the collector types of people, like Capac is.
Look, all I care about is watching steak.
Don't you care about eating them, not watching
So
them?
they don't burn.
Oh, you don't watch them. You stick a meat thermometer in them. Use technology to make better food. It's ruining so many other things. We may as well use it to make better food.
Meteor storm inbound.
There we go. 5 minutes of the VOD keeps the watch streak. There you go. You probably can game the system in some way, but honestly, it's just one of those things. Why? Oh, oops. Hope that wasn't important that I missed. One sec. Does it give you anything important, like free parking or coupons towards a car wash? No. Also, those lights are still too bright.
I just watched a video about that yesterday.
Lights being too bright? Or car wash?
Giving away things. Hoover in the UK wasn't doing too well, so they started giving away plane tickets
Yeah,
to Europe,
I've seen this.
their vacuum cleaners.
Yep.
And then they thought, well, if that's working, why don't we give away tickets to the United States with our vacuum cleaners? But they didn't change the terms of the deal. So before it was if you buy £100 worth of stuff, you get a couple of plane tickets that were worth roughly £100. And then they were selling, giving away £600 worth of tickets when you bought £100 worth of stuff. That didn't work out well for them monetarily.
No. No, it tends not to. Oh, Kestra.
I'm out of hydrogen again.
Yeah, this is it's Twitch. The most it'll ever give you is a skin to a game that has removed the ability to see your avatar. That sounds so specific. It has to have happened. I like it. Wait. 7 Days to Die did that? Haha, that's even better. That's so good. It's behind door number 1. Nope. It's behind door number 2. Maybe. That's better. That is so fun, pimps, and so Twitch. How is it both so of the... How is it so much both of those companies? That's too funny. Yeah, that could look alright. Too good. Thanks, Electro Pro. Thank you for the prime sub. Oh, come on. Really? That's not fun. Keen, why? Does this have an inventory port that doesn't work with build? planner. Yet the one on the irrigation system does. I can understand if it didn't work on either of them, but the fact it works on one and not the other, I'm not sure. Why? Oh, is Reggie... Reggie... No, you're okay. Reggie's been working.
How am I going to convey this nonsense?
Okay, what... Oh, you have put a turret up there. I thought you'd go a custom turret so it wouldn't have to stick out so much.
Yeah, I figured I'd just put a basic turret. Don't worry about custom turret later.
Oh, the other thing you could do, Capac, instead of putting a proper turret up there, you could just put a little turret, like an interior turret. Because we're just trying to take down the meteors, right? Or are we trying to take down drones too?
I don't want to have to reload the ammo.
Yeah, so put like 400 in there. It'll probably never run out. Or put 400 in there and an event controller.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. That's what I want. Actually, is that what I want? No, that's not what I want. Where's the floor? This is what I want. Paint turret green like an olive atop the burger. That's not something you see much here. Although Capac eats more burgers than I do, so maybe he'll have seen it. Somewhere.
I don't know, that feels like something from the 60s.
Yeah. or at least 80s. Although in chat, they're all saying 60s, so... I have seen a pickle. I have seen a pickle. Or like a cornichon. Which is a type of pickle, but you know what I mean.
A Cornish hen.
Yes, a Cornish hen. A Cornish hen stuck atop my burger. Wait, how big are Cornish hens? Could that actually be done?
Yes.
Because they're like spatchcock size, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty small.
Look at that. We've built a base that has a moderate amount of lighting.
We may have to start over.
Why is there a tube rolling on our ramp?
I missed.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yep. Yep. Aragon, not... while that may be true, it is also a specific type of pickle which is smaller. It's, like... Your dill pickles are typically, I don't know, 10, 12 centimeters long and quite fat, whereas a cornichon is like 5 centimeters long and really skinny. Let me see. Or at least that's how they're differentiated here. Oh yeah, here we go. It's a little bit of the size difference on that picture there. Although often cornichons here would be even smaller than that, and dill pickles a bit bigger. Gherkins here at least are something different again. They're in between the two in size. Okay, that's not the way I thought that door closed. Yeah, when English adopts a word, sometimes it applies its own meanings to it. And then when that English travels halfway around the world, it gets changed again. What are you hunting?
I was expecting to come out.
Where did you pop out? Oh,
Yeah.
Capac! Oh, what are you doing?
It's fine. Just don't drive in it.
Did you notice the alert this time?
Guess I'll go get some more ice.
Yeah, it works. God, what the heck, man?
Don't stand in the driveway. It's dangerous.
Did you really just try to run me down?
I didn't have to try.
What?
You were standing in the middle of the driveway. I just drove out. I just didn't avoid you.
Yeah, when someone's standing in your driveway, you wait for them to move. You don't run them down.
Incorrect. You gotta be more assertive.
Oh my god. Yeah, at most you use your horn.
I don't have a horn.
Well, add one.
Usually when I add one, you complain.
That's because you use it too much. Capac... Yeah, I've got no voice and Capac's talking less today.
It's all part of the plan.
What, to ruin my voice further so I can't talk tomorrow when I join on your stream?
Sure.
That seems
It doesn't matter
ill
if
thought
none of
out.
us talk when we play Rift Breakers, though, because they just constantly talk themselves when we play Rift Break.
I mean, that is accurate. They do talk an awful lot. I love the game, but man, do they never shut up.
Inventory full.
I did play the Metroid Prime 4 demo at PAX. You
well
you
played,
can see a
Tommaso.
clip of it on YouTube.
Yep, I recorded Capac the whole time. Even at one point during that recording, I was told to back up by the Nintendo person.
I mean, you say you recorded it the whole time.
Okay, I was trying to make it so you could easily turn it into a short, and then I turned off bits at times, and I didn't realize you didn't realize I was doing that, so you didn't give me any heads up when you were talking.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, what did I miss?
I'm talking about how I had to clip out a significant section of the video where the camera was just pointed straight at my back.
Huh?
You clearly haven't watched the raw footage back.
No, I haven't.
Luckily, nothing particularly interesting happened in that section.
Oh, sorry about that, man.
The whole screen being orange was...
Yeah, apologies. That was not supposed to be that way. Clearly, I was watching the screen on the TV, not on my phone at that time. Whoops. You're gonna merge? You're gonna be a
No.
separate grid. You're gonna be a separate grid, you jerk.
mining. I don't have time for merging.
Thanks, Kestra. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs.
Yep. Yep, that's a classic one. I had to swerve several times before I hit him.
This is painful trying to get these ramps in. Where there's like a fraction of a pixel. Alright, I fixed the ramp.
Well, now
You
what
made a mess
hole are
of.
we going to drive into?
We will always find a hole to drive into. That is never a problem. Where's the food?
Energy low.
In the computer?
Oh, wait, here. Meal pack green pellets. Oh, that's what you were making. That's right. Oh, and curry. I'll take the curries.
Don't just take all the good ones and leave me the bad ones.
You can make more. That's why you're the cook. You're welcome, Puck. There should be more tutorials coming soon, as soon as my voice comes back. It's kind of hard to sub in corrected phrasings of things when this is what I sound like, because it'll be like, normal voice, weird voice, normal voice, weird voice, normal voice, weird voice. Going all over the shop.
Well, I could redub it for you.
We probably should do that at one point, just be each other for one video and not say anything about it, and not even act different. Curry, just what you want to eat when wearing a hermetically sealed suit. Perhaps.
Well. Spice must flow, that's what they say.
Well played, but dude. Do down this end. Did I just put blocks in? Apparently so. Almost finished this building. If Capac is the cook, is Splitsy the manager that asks him to cover extra shifts? Or would I ask Capac to cover an extra shift? Yeah, I probably would. That's not meant to be there. Sorry, Capac, you're not convincing anyone. That's clearly you posing as another person named Splitsy. That's right. People have now developed a headcanon that is, I am you, just using a different voice.
Sounds reasonable.
It's more reasonable than some other headcanons people have come out with. I'll at least give it that.
The imagination can be a dangerous thing.
Fuel low.
Can be delightful to watch. Oh, hello, spider. Oh, I think one spider just got nailed. Oh, it did. It did. Oh man, I love that. It just makes me happy.
Oh.
It wasn't ejected, but you've got to imagine if it got shot there and landed there, it bounced off here to end up back there. And that is delightful. Capac plays like he is a hallucinating AI. And by that you mean LLM. Oh, Capac versus an LLM. Who would say the weirdest thing first? What would say the... Well, Capac's a who, but they're a what, so I don't know how to say that.
They can be a who if they want to.
They don't deserve to be a who. Not LLMs. Witch? Yeah, probably witch. Capac is a witch.
Rude.
I was expecting you to come back to that with something like Hocus Pocus or some such. Or some other thing less simple.
Yeah, I was thinking back to my thoughts on what constitutes a witch versus a sorcerer in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Also, are you a witch, warlock, sorcerer, what? I think it depends on the setting, doesn't it? As to how these things are defined.
Yeah, usually.
Maybe build from the inside? Nah. I got stuff to build on the outside. It's fine. It's a gremlin witch doctor. Oh, yeah, okay. I can see Capac being the giant witch doctor that the gremlins somehow have convinced themselves
Low.
is their friend.
I have played as a goblin warlock before.
That's probably why I can picture this.
His name was Thorn Underfoot.
Yep. Fitting. So this is our production facility pretty much sorted. Are we building the restaurant here? Or are we still going to try and take over that pirate outpost so that we can build the restaurant there?
I
Take
think
over
we
the
build
prime
our
real estate.
first restaurant here, and then we worry about franchises.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm down with that. That works. My boy, yeah, you're getting things muddled up a bit there. Wrong series. There is no boat. That is with Shaq. The way you can tell the difference between Capac and Shaq is, even if you're colorblind, one of them has energy, one of them does not.
I was going to say, I'm not talking about boats all the time.
Meteor storm inbound.
True.
No. Stupid voxels.
Is my combat hot dog on fire? What is my combat hot... Oh, it's trying to hit the meteors. It also appears to have lost one of its fans, or did I not replace that one? Maybe I forgot. I didn't replace that one. It's kind of fun just watching it do its thing, though. Fauchanel, if only people read pinned messages, that might be useful.
Energy low.
People on the internet don't read. It's like a dog with too many things to watch. Yeah. Yeah, it kinda is.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. Almost done here. Then I can start working on the restaurant.
Inventory full.
I was going to make windows into this place, but honestly, I don't think we need them. I think it gives off factory vibes,
Okay.
while not being too boring. What are you doing downstairs, Capac?
Doing this conveyor line.
Have you just messed with my airtightness?
No, I'm on the side that is not airtight.
Where did you pop out?
Here.
This is the side that's airtight!
It didn't off gas or anything.
Why are you like this? Where is your tube? Alright, let me...
I was going to come in over the top of the cargo container and join onto this junction between them.
No, let's do it a bit different. Let's knock out this wall and take it a block further. Because then what we can do is we can pipe down to the end of this cargo container. And then there'll be an interesting pipe on the back wall.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Thanks, Goro Toro! Thank you for 10 months. I mean, my voice is going rotten, but otherwise I'm going alright. Thunder and lightning.
What the? Not a cloud in the sky out here.
Ah, dry lightning. Put away your eucalypt trees. I just read I am more Vash as I am more Bo.
Ow. Debris.
It's the bet I get hit by
Energy
debris
low.
downstairs.
Ugh, and radiations.
Oh, it's a radiation storm. Ah, it sucks. Did you know the storm damage appears to be linked to the radiation system? So you can't get debris damage if you turn off radiation
I see.
in the game settings. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Let's just get spectator on Capac. Where is he?
Bomb.
Let's see where this camera ends up after a little while.
Energy critical.
Oh, we need a bit closer. I'll be right back.
Harvesting all the plants. And we grab the seeds. And we plant the seeds. How's our ice situation? Not the worst. Splitsy's underground, so he should be partially protected. Probably.
Oh hey, my perspective isn't too bad. Did that come through, Capac?
It did, but that wasn't what I was.
It's just one of those sounds that's just so identifiable. Oh, I thought you were going to do the tubing on the visible on this side. So just pop it straight in here and then have the tube go across and down, because it'll look interesting.
Where's it actually going to come in?
I was thinking here. Hang on, I need a interior plate. I was thinking here. Ew. Ew, Cumbrian. Gross.
What?
Cumbrian said it's a bit early for a Foster's. The heat death of the universe is too early for a Foster's. There we go. Oh. Okay, Capac's taking it even more wild.
You said you wanted interesting.
It's is this a is this the sewage pipe?
Sure.
Is that why it's got an S bend in it? I like it. I think Capac was expecting me not to, but I like it. Whenever I ask Capac to do something and he does it in an absurd fashion, I think he's secretly hoping that I hate it every time. Although these days you've been less disappointed when I've liked things that you've done deliberately over the top. You used to be more disappointed by it. Capac's remaking the Windows screensaver. Yep. Now we just need a mouse. In a maze, always turning left. Which is exactly how I handle caves in Minecraft. Actually, speaking of Minecraft, I was talking to Shaq yesterday about Vintage Story because we were talking about games that might work as a large group server experience. Oh, he beat me to it. He's trying to be helpful. Wait. Wait. Why is mine yellow and yours is red? Is mine meant to be yellow? I'm gonna make the pipe red and the access yellow. Yeah. Hey, Party Jinx. I probably said that too soon. I probably said that a few seconds too soon, because raiding takes forever. Hey, Party Jinx. Welcome, Raiders. I hope your stream had a more voice intact than mine is. And then I was going to put some railings in here. Capac, have you got your turret targeting stuff?
Yep.
I was recommended. Oh, thanks. Who by, Pouty? There's not a lot of crossover between people that I've experienced between people playing. Which maybe there's more than I realise. I'm just going to stop talking because I'm probably sounding an idiot. Ow! If that stopped me from talking,
idiot.
yeah, if that stopped me talking, then I would probably not have. Capac, can you find words for me, please? My brain no worky. Are you going to finally collect that ice that you needed to collect?
Huh? I already did that. I'm going to get some more.
Some more ice.
Yep.
Did it tell you we needed ice again?
No, I'm going to get some more anyway.
Oh. Okay. What are we up to? Well, we're building a fast food restaurant. We needed a factory first. And now that we've got the factory, I'm about to start actually laying out the restaurant.
Yeah, maybe I should build a big ice truck.
Sure. Maybe I should come with you. Hang on. I'm catching up. I hopefully do not run out of jetpack juice. Including good wages? Well, it's Australia, so yes.
Wait, why are you coming with me via jetpack?
Because you have a second seat?
Yeah, but how does you coming along help us?
Because I'll fill your truck. You will fill your truck quicker.
Ah, yes, and we'll go down from 20 seconds to 15 seconds.
Exactly. Also, it means I can keep drinking while you drive.
You can't. Drinking and driving is not allowed.
Yeah, that's why you're driving and I'm drinking. I'm also staring at my circuit board with switches. But what I was thinking was, once we get there, we can have a look at what, like, I wanted to see how deep the ice is to see if we could maybe make a deployable drill on a truck that might speed things up. But yeah, we're making a fast food restaurant that is for hopefully something I can one of these weeks chuck up on a server and have a bunch of you people come in and buy food from us.
Meteor storm inbound.
Because it'll be a bit of silly fun. Then maybe we'll open another franchise somewhere else and then do it again.
Curry that I sculpted with my own 2 hands.
All I remember from when I worked at McDonald's was that my pay as a brand new employee at McDonald's was higher than one of my friends who was working as a supervisor at KFC. I have no idea if that's still the case because that was a long time ago. But it wasn't too bad back then. I'm not drinking cough syrup. I'm just drinking Coke.
That's a kind of cough syrup.
Is it?
Got syrup in it.
Yeah, some technically true statement. Yeah, it's pretty shallow. We could probably make something to drill this relatively easily.
Inventory full.
Shouldn't be too much trouble.
Inventory full.
Probably should have offloaded my inventory before I jumped in, but oh.
Inventory full.
Yeah, I could make something like the rock lobster, although I was thinking of doing something a little different, but I was also curious if Capac has a specific plan of how he wanted to approach it. Were you just thinking more cargo, like larger Rover, or were you thinking an actual drill apparatus?
Inventory full.
I was just thinking like a big oil tanker kind of thing.
What if you make the oil tanker, and I'll make the driller, and my driller won't have much cargo, but yours has the cargo, and we have to just kind of connect to each other at the site?
Yeah.
Inventory full.
Or even I make a trailer that attaches to your thing. So it's not even self-propelled.
Well, you might have to haul it with one of these other Rovers, but yeah, you could do it that way.
You don't think a tanker rover could haul it?
I was going to build it with a trailer, and I don't know if I want a double trailer.
Ah, but no, that's quite fair. That is very understandable. Double trailers suck to reverse. Alright, I'm in. Why not set up a remote drill site with storage, then plan a drone or something to transport it back as needed? That was the idea that had appealed to me earlier. But now that Capac and I have come up with a concept that involves the two of us doing something together, I kind of... If there's actually a concept that ever requires both of us to work together, that is always going to be my preferred concept.
By the two of us working together, he means the two of us doing separate builds for the next 3 episodes.
I can help you build yours, and then you can help me build mine.
I don't know, I've seen the state of some of your builds.
Yeah, my hangar isn't exactly a hangar, is it?
Well, that's what you get for hanging out in scrapyard so much.
I got some inspiration to do some builds for that. While my voice was non-existent over the weekend. The drill hole is so weird with the grass above and the blue ice below. It looks like you're upside down. It kind of does.
Now the flowers grow out of the ceiling.
Yeah. Unhello Death, if you are building a vehicle that's intended to be a starter vehicle for a scenario, highly recommend thinking about what you enjoy most about a starter rover. And that usually is that it's a bit of a blank slate and also a bit wrong. And
Put the cockpit on backwards.
So what I found made me happiest when I made my scrap starter rover was intentionally doing some things that I knew I would change. While also still making it technically functional. And you make it technically functional by making everything work a little bit slower, so speed limits lower, turning angles lower, those sorts of things for rovers. I found helped me get in the right headspace for it. There are plenty of people who would disagree with me saying that my scrap starter rover was any good, but I actually quite like it. I think it serves its purpose quite well.
In my experience, there are only 2 different speeds. Fast and crashed.
Yeah, accurate. Yeah, Shady Walker, in the case of my scrapyard rover, it does technically have the parts needed for modifications. But because it's scrapyard, you have to sacrifice one thing to use another. So it can't be as generous with parts as the vanilla starter rover is. As I proved while playing on Europa, that you could use the vanilla starter rover anywhere. Ooh. Huh. Maybe that's something I want to do next week. Spawn the vanilla starter rover, but in space, and see if I can make that work as easily as I did on Europa.
I don't think it'll work. You can't drive in space.
I know. That's the fun. Could even have it drifting slightly. I mean, it would start drifting slightly after I bump into it, so that would add some additional challenge. Is the ramp slightly broken again? I don't think so. Or did we muck it up when we were digging under? No, this little bit was already there. I didn't worry about this little bit. Nobody sees that little bit. Don't worry about that bit. It's fine. Yeah, the fool. The only problem with the scrapyard starter Rover is how easy it is to fix the gyro. It was meant to be easy, that bit. So, Capac.
Are there in the ladder?
Depends how much you hurt when you fell off. So, Capac, where should we build our new fuel rovers?
Just gonna build on the... We got all this space up here.
Yeah, but that's driving space. If we park our things there, we can't get our other rovers out. So I was going to build us a bit of a construction hangar, and I was wondering whether you thought off this side, where I am now, between the burger and the greenhouse, or whether we go and expand this out further so that it goes, so that we make this into a double hangar. Obviously, then the greenhouse wall needs to move out, but
Don't you be messing with my greenhouse?
not the greenhouse. Sorry, the algae wall. I said the wrong thing.
Fuel critical.
It was the wrong statement.
We could just fill in the floor over here as like a...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We've expanded the current area. And then I can start building, so I can basically build the hangar around you while you build the tanker. And then eventually I can build a
Do we really
drilling rig
need
to work
another
with it.
hangar? This could just be like an open area.
Oh, you just want an open parking area? Yeah, could do that for now. I just like an excuse to build another building. Trying to design a playthrough where your character has a huge phobia to being out and about. So, agoraphobia, gotcha. Trying to design a starter ship where the character never has to leave the ship until I get a starter base. Or... well, build from cockpit is a thing. So, if you design around that concept, you can probably make it work a lot more easily. Think about it as build from cockpit, so just give the player a grid welder to start with. But they're stuck in their cockpit. I mean, with solar radiation, you can almost encourage people to actually stay inside now. And if... and if you go and watch Survival Impossible, you'll probably see all the tips that I found for... I mean, various people told me in the comments for actually making build from cockpit work. No, unhallowed. You're thinking about it the wrong way. Instead of thinking about you want your player to be able to do these things, think, I'm going to let my player figure out how to solve these problems, and I'm only going to give them this one tool. and then play it and see if you can solve it. We both fell in the exact same hole. I literally had just stepped out of it when you fell in at Capac. Survival Impossible will be back once I feel more on top of, well, my voice, and also the tutorials. Hopefully not too many more. Hopefully not too much longer. But I wanna get at least to space in the new tutorial series before I get back to it, so that I can focus on that first. Yeah, give the player a screwdriver, but all of the puzzles are nails. Exactly, see what they do. You can, with a small nail, you can definitely hit that in with a screwdriver. Have done that. Like little tacks, you can totally just, with a big enough screwdriver, and enough risk to your hands.
You can hammer in a screw.
Yes, you can definitely hammer in a screw, but can you screw in a nail?
It just takes longer.
Yeah, it's just a lightweight hammer. So, with all the delays around AA, I think it's quite likely that what will happen is the next scrapyard may start and include Capac and everybody, and then when that ends, AA may return at that point. But we will probably be doing the scrapyard thing first. What's up?
ID.
Are you thinking of keeping those lights where they are? Because I was planning on moving them. They just feel like they're really well placed to be bad obstacles.
I've got an idea. Leave them to me.
Alright. It's more on hold indefinitely. Sadly. Now, this is not a temporary space, so let's figure out how I can make it work better. Part of the reason for the change in my mindset around those is that I'm having a lot of fun thinking about what to do with the scrapyard stuff. Getting Capac and TFE together for it instead of just playing it on my own. And I'm also hoping to bring in Nev, and maybe we'll see if the crew could be even slightly larger than that. So, yeah, we'll see how that plays out. It may or may not happen in the way I'm imagining it right now, but we'll see. But yeah, SI will be back before then. SI, I managed to rework in such a way that I'm actually quite happy with how easy it is for me to get an episode I'm happy with each week. Survival Impossible, for those unfamiliar, being my single-player series where I've set myself a lot of painful restrictions. Any plans for Stationeers yet? No. When Capac and I are probably happy with what we've done here, that might be when we change over to Stationeers. At that point, but I'm not in a particularly big rush for Stationeers at this point.
Energy low.
Okay. I think I might make this a bit bigger. There's a bit more room for activities. Oh, plants. You arrived like 3 minutes too late. We were just talking about that. It is on an indefinite hiatus. No plans to go back to Icarus. I apparently didn't say that as clearly as I had thought I had during that stream, but no, not going back. That I think will work. Nice big bit of outdoor parking. Most of the reason that Shadow and I haven't streamed together recently is time related. As in, schedules. Capac, you gonna try and make your fuel truck look like a food item?
What?
What do you mean, what? How is that
It'll
question
make it look
not
like
make
an
sense
oil
in this
tanker.
context? Yeah, you could make it look like a giant sauce bottle. Oh man, so many steel plate. No, it's very rare that I actually build a welder rover. Because in the time it takes me to weld this up, I would get through placing the wheels of the welder rover. And so it's like, well, at that point, I should really have just welded it up. And then the next expansion is the same deal. So it just never gets done. Except for that one time in survival, maybe, where I did make one. Yep, at least not welding a runway. True that. A runway that is so big, we run out of concrete.
Them radiations.
You getting exposure.
Not even a good kind of exposure.
Ah, you mean the time you get the type you get paid in? That kind of exposure?
Annoys me that we were thinking exactly the same thing.
It annoys you when you think you're being original and yet I managed to do it, doesn't it? It's like, if Splitsy can do it, then it's not original.
It's not a good way to inverse these neon tubes.
Yep. Shaq, maybe make my runway smaller. Which I guess since I'm now hosting, I just have to deal with. Man, I'm having so much fun in Ares with him. That's been such a great series. Been really, really enjoyable. Oh, I was actually thinking about something that happened during that yesterday that's related to today. Which is me giving Capac a bit of shade during it that maybe he doesn't completely deserve.
Don't deserve it all.
No, you definitely deserve some of it. Basically complaining about you in cooperative games trying to be as uncooperative as possible, as in not even trying to play together.
I would never.
Yes. But maybe there's a grain of truth to if we were playing games that played more the way that Capac enjoys, maybe he wouldn't run off as much. And that's why I'm hopeful for Scrapyard and playing it with you, because your approach to SE will be genuinely useful to everyone on the team. Running off and finding cool stuff.
Okay, there we go.
What was the reason I host instead of Shaq? I have a better PC, which is just mainly down to desktop versus laptop. But also, even if it wasn't the laptop versions of the hardware that he's got, my PC is still better. So performance-wise, it's better, but I also dual rig. So I've got a stream PC and a game PC, which he does not do. So the scenario plus streaming was starting to make him drop frames down to the mid-20s. And that's not great. But with me hosting, he's back up in the high 50s, flat 60 most of the time. The reason he was hosting most of the time at the start was because back in Wrong Way Up, Shaq joined us for a week and got really bad motion sickness. So, understandably, we didn't want to recreate that. And I'm also very comfortable with playing with high latency,
Low.
as I have done it quite a lot.
Fuel critical.
And yeah, so I'm hopeful that this doesn't create discomfort for Shaq while we play. Because that would suck. Especially as both of us are having so much fun. But he seemed to be alright yesterday, so fingers crossed. Because the only other option we have is an expensive one. Which kind of puts it out of reach. Which is to pay for a dedicated server on the west coast of the US. So that we can host it there, giving him a lower ping, offloading the server overhead to a server rather than on his PC. And that would give us both probably a ping of about 100 to 150. But I looked at server prices around there and jeez, it's worse than Australia. And Australia's bad. Stupid LLM upscaling nonsense. Making everything so expensive. Why do all the tech bubbles have to make gaming harder and more expensive? Crypto and NFTs ruining it for us at first. Now we got
Surely
this.
the absolute glut of graphics cards can only lower the prices.
Oh yeah, there was also, like, originally we had planned the series for me to host, because he'd hosted for the previous one, but, Aries wouldn't let me host and him join, but since the 207 update, that's been fixed. So Keen actually fixed that.
Energy critical.
And despite that being fixed, we stuck with it, as it was.
Inventory.
Now, will I finish this wind turbine tower, or will I leave it unfinished? For, like, 5 weeks. We will find out. Yeah, if the server I already have was more flexible, I could have potentially just moved it to the West Coast and just dealt with higher ping for all the stuff I do on it. But it's not. It is a 2-year contract. Yeah, Kitamaru, thank you for the offer. Unfortunately, East Coast, if we're going to a server, it would be nice for both of us to not deal with the horrible latency. Although, there is an argument to things just at least offloading Shank's PC, but yeah, it'd be nice if we could at least improve it on both fronts. Capac, what do you think of the new turbine tower and its setup?
Well, looks just like the old one.
Yeah, but have a look how it's mounted off the thing. Platform. Thought I'd do something different.
Meteor storm
I was going to
inbound.
potentially do that for the other one. Other
Sure.
one or ones.
Do it.
Fuel low.
Ah, no.
Fuel critical.
Whoa. What happened?
Meteors. You didn't get the meteor storm inbound.
I remember hearing it, but I may have tuned it out.
Yeah, definitely. I can't do Suit Lady's voice now with my voice sounding like this. Trying to convince me that Perth fixes something. Ever. Although, should I take that back? Perth potentially makes flying to the UK less painful. Perth is basically the antipode for North Carolina. Yeah, probably. Not far from. I think it's like northern Portugal is probably the closest large landmass to the antipode to where I am. I remember whether it was northern Portugal or northern Spain. It was closer when I last looked at it. But, you know, they're not that far from each other, given the scale we're talking about. Yeah, this is plenty of parking space. Yep. Run a cable straight through the middle of the planet. That is always the best solution. It is the only solution. Fix one physics problem, come up with 12 new ones. Ah, so Perth actually is pretty much the antipode to North Carolina, right? Cool. Does not surprise me. I mean, Shack's Peak to me is still better than Wasted's. Which just goes to show how much better it is when you're linking via sea cables rather than across continents. Because Europe to Australia goes through a lot of land-based connections, while Australia to North America has one or few options for very long undersea cables. So as long as no ships dropped anchor on them, you should be fine. Oh. Capac's raising his suspension. Unexpected loud turbines for a second there.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
No, I'm not in Perth. I am on the other side of the country from Perth. And that is a long way away. How is the wind clearance on these turbines? Don't care. Good enough. I've decided recently I don't care about getting
Wind turbines.
Getting perfect clearance on wind turbines. And I'm trying to encourage others not to care either. Instead of worrying about the specifics of your wind turbine clearance, I would say, just make more wind turbines. If you like the look of what you've done, just keep building more. One second. I gotta blow my nose. Yeah, or focus on solar arrays instead. Yeah, that's another option. We haven't built a tracking solar array here. Probably should have. Yeah, wind turbines are cheap. Easy to spam. Shaq in the chopper would disagree with just build more. Yeah, true. True that. Oh, Capac, at some point I should probably show you the base that we made over there, because I think you'd really like it. It's very... we've been going for a 90s RTS theme.
I see.
Oh, a wishbone. 6-wheeler?
Yep.
Not going 8, 4 at the front, 4 at the back?
Nope.
That heavy tanker look? Oh, that's more cement mixer than tanker, isn't it? Alright, let's get rid of this tower. I was going to make a third, but I think I'm just going to stop here. And see how much I can annoy / help Capac with his build. Since he gave me grief for suggesting that we build separately, I'm going to build with him.
How rude.
Inventory.
So what was your idea about making the tank? Are you making an actual tank, or are you making a container that looks like a tank?
Yeah, I was thinking a container that looks like a tank.
Yep. Built around the large cargo container? Or a couple of them?
I'll worry about that when I get to the trailer.
Inbound.
Oh, so what's the front bit going to look like?
This is the front bit.
Oh, you're making a semi.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Do you want me to do the hitch? Or shall I let... No. Oh. Adventurous today. I like it.
I'm going to explode it myself.
Cool.
Eat this algae.
Why aren't you making yourself some more curry?
The algae is what I have on my person as I'm recharging my energy in my Rover.
Uh-huh. What's the keybinds you use to empty your inventory into a container port? Alt plus middle mouse.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm curious what he's doing next.
Me too.
Going with a dual cab so we can both ride in it?
Yep. Oh, wait. Okay. Nope.
Energy low.
Okay, he's disappeared. I was going to try and add something.
Don't be adding things.
Why not? I thought you wanted to build together.
No,
Well-
that was your idea. I never said anything like
No,
that.
you gave me grief for us not building together, and then you...
Me giving you grief for something is not a suggestion for a course of action.
So is. %100% is. Is it a cupboard? I don't know what else it could possibly mean. What? According to the Geneva suggestion. Can
you fuel low at me?
My other half has made jokes about the relationship Capac and I have in different ways to we're like an old married couple. At times it was like, yes, your adopted child.
Look, I can't help it if I'm a fatherly figure. The beard that does it.
Well played.
Really?
What?
It's a different kind of battery.
Yeah, because I figured these ones will probably end up mostly covered up, whereas these ones will be slightly visible. It was it was 100% deliberate, but not to mess with you. It was just deliberate. Oh my god. Oh dear. Capac, you know what you've done? Chat has now used the phrase dad bod in reference to yourself.
Well. Sounds like they've been watching too many YouTube shorts. It's fine.
It is entirely possible I am going to have to eat my words about cooperatively building with Capac when I try to design my trailer to match this. And I will deserve it.
Well, I'm gonna remove your battery.
What? Why?
You're in the way
Of what?
of what I want to build.
Aww. If that's where you're putting your hitch, that's too far forward.
Not hitch related.
Okay, I was just checking. There is a not small part of me.
Quit musically building things. It's disturbing me.
There is a not small part of me that is kind of happy to force you to be the one to remove parts of my build when I get given so much grief for doing that to you. Would batteries in this orientation be okay? Hang on, let me...
Yeah, they can go sideways along the side of this if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah. Here.
Fuel critical.
Like that.
Yep.
Is that okay? Cool. All right.
That's
in.
fine.
Oh, thanks, Kenny.
Meteor storm inbound.
I wonder how a cloud-based server like Azure would actually work for hosting SE, though. Man, I'm just waiting for something critical to get hit by one of those. Thanks, Road Soldier. Thank you for the 6 months. Neoburn, I'm not sure if I missed you earlier, but thanks if I did. My memory gets sieve-like later through these streams. So it's totally the streams that do it, not anything else. For the love of efficiency, route a conveyor under the floor to the deck near the truck. No, it's alright. One of the advantages of having to go under this is it takes you out of the solar radiation from time to time. Which I think is a good thing. Let's see. I don't think that's going to work. Let's try something different. This. Yeah, this could look a bit different. This is fun. I'm just doing decorative stuff while Capac does all the functional things. I made a face, Capac.
Oh boy. Oh.
Where is it? Each cockpit looks like a bearded Cylon. Yeah, maybe.
Well, the whole thing looks like the robots that get eaten at the start of the Transformers movie. Obelisk, look, it's Unicron.
What are you trying to figure out?
Thinking about how I'm going to do this hinge. It may take some time.
So, do you want me to give you any recommendations or let you...
Nope.
Okay. Are you proud of me for asking rather than just talking?
We'll see how long it lasts.
No, I'm not going to intervene unless you ask. I am capable of this.
No, my ore detector.
How can I make it visible without this fucking
Fuel
jank?
low. Fuel critical.
Trust in the process, Capac. I may come up with something. Or
What?
both of us will have forgotten by the time I do it.
trust in the process. I might do something about it. It's not very reassuring.
Sure it is. I don't understand why that wouldn't be reassuring. Yeah, no, that didn't help.
So, gonna need some of this
Or did it?
nonsense.
No. Wrong way. Yeah. Oh, I know what to do. I know where the red goes. Take a leaf out of Capac's book. Because every time he helps me, he gives my build a hat.
It's only natural.
Energy low.
The Rover needs a beer hat. Yes, it's a beer helmet. I know exactly how to do it too.
What the?
What? You telling me, after all these years of putting hats on my Rovers, you don't actually like hats on Rovers? Does that mean you've been doing it just to mess with me?
No, I'm saying that this abomination that you're constructing looks real weird. Alright, so...
Maybe forward of that, actually. Yeah, maybe forward of that. I think this will look cool when it's done. Trust in the process, Capac. Trust in the process. I start doing a stupid thing, chat encourages me to make it worse. Slash better, depending on your perspective.
Fuel critical. No, I'm not going to turn them into Foster's cans. No, I can't do that. What? Yeah, that.
Energy critical.
Oh man, feels good to be adding a hat to your Rover rather than you adding a hat to mine. I see why you enjoy this. I quite like this. Like, I think I almost unironically like it. No, we need the tubing on top of the barrels.
Energy.
That's what we need. Even though they can't be piped, I think they need tubing. Neon? Yeah, maybe neon could work, actually, rather than using conveyors. Oh, maybe. That look alright? Or it'll be too hovery. Maybe it's going to be too hovery. Maybe it needs to come off the side. That'll hover too. No! Keen, why are you like this? Maybe that could work. White. How do these... I'm gonna have to look up how these things work. I'll be right back though. I need to take a quick bio break. We can just... I probably should hop in a cockpit before I do that, because I'll die. Let's not follow Capac, but let's watch what he's doing. Oh. Okay, that's what he's doing. Yeah, we're definitely spectating this. I will be right back. Capac, entertain everybody.
Refuse. Nope. Incorrect. One more. Oh, an unknown signal. That'll keep everyone entertained. Let's go. Let's see, are we actually gonna get anything this time? Oh. Or am I just gonna blow up my Rover again? Cobalt and nickel. Not super exciting, but better than nothing, I guess. For my 500th pair of cow gloves. Right, back to base. And the terrain over this side is real rough.
Oh dear. Capac?
But
Where are you?
not far.
Oh, did the warning go off?
I went to get a signal.
Oh. Okay. Spiders.
Whoa, jeez.
Watch out for pedestrians. You know that does work. You can kill them that way.
Don't shoot me. What the? Is it dead?
Ow. I can't do anything with it. It's bugged out.
I'll just park on it.
It can still hurt you.
Not if it's not moving.
Okay, Capac, when you look at the front of the truck, does it feel like I'm making the grittier Netflix knockoff of Cars? Written by someone like Seth Rogen?
So it looks like a man wearing a red hat with
Okay,
a
Team
spinning
Cars.
nose and a big bushy yellow moustache and no lower jaw.
I can give it a lower jaw. Minion in a beer helmet. Oh, not quite. But I can see where you're coming from. it's got a bit of a jack-o'-lantern vibe to it.
Oh, it's the wrong way.
Oh, man. Oh, you back, Spider?
Oh. No consideration.
The firefighting pug. Alright. Capac, what was your decision making behind laying out the trailer before building the hitch?
Why not?
Well, because
Because if I build it in the right place, then when I detach it, I can just drop it straight onto the thing where it's going to connect. And I won't have to futz around with getting it hooked up.
you know you could just build off the rotor, because this is powered, so the rotor would be stable.
That's not as exciting. And
Are
that
you
would
plan-
mean that I have to design all the hinge first.
Well, that's what I wanted to watch you do, because I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, well, I'm designing the trailer first, and then worrying about the hinge.
Oh, man. Yes, chat. Be disappointed. Capac's making us wait. Thank you, Justin. Meep, meep. Thank you for 45 months of tier 3. Thank you very much. Okay. Does this look better if I make it white? You know what? I'm going with it. Commit to the bit. So, what's the bet if I did this or something like it for a stream thumbnail? People will think Capac designed this.
Look, I own the copyright on hats, and if you make a hat that is infringing on my copyright,
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Thanks, Louis, I think. I've seen worse looking vehicles made, along with bits. Ouch, and thanks. I wasn't trying to make it look especially bad, I was just having some fun with it. How am I gonna do back of that? How far back does it need to go?
so now it looks like a skull wearing a hat with a big bushy mustache.
Yep, yep. I'm okay with this. Hang on. Beer. Can hat. They're always helmetish. I think I need to... I think these need to stick out further. And the brim needs to stop. So the hat needs to come out. That might look better worse.
Inventory full.
Somehow. It's the nose. The nose, the nose definitely does make it look like a skull. Because there's a hole
Fuel critical.
instead of something protruding. Even though there is something protruding that spins, but it creates more negative space than positive. This rig is screaming to be named the Beer Seeker. Oh, I don't think I could do that to Ufol. He's designed too many good-looking things. For this to be the thing that becomes his namesake. Although I suspect Beer Seeker would also find the humor in that. You had something you were going to add to that.
I'm adding it right now.
You're naming it?
If it'll let me.
Do I own it?
No, I'm trying to put the name in, and it keeps re-adding the texts of.
Oh, all right.
grid
Sorry.
something,
Hop in
something.
and do it. I'll stop building onto the grid. I forgot that happens.
There we go. Problem solved.
Lager Hunter. Yep. Well played. Oh yeah, this could almost be called the Hold My Beer. Except it's holding its own. That is a valid point. And there goes my voice. It's gone. Some might be happy. Some might be disappointed. I'm mostly disappointed. Oh, the beer run? Yeah, it could be the beer run. It's not a bad name. For those curious, I'm pretty sure the most memorable things that have appeared in stuff Capac and I have done that Beer Seeker has designed were the giant pyramid in Escape from Purgatory. That was him. The large eagle statue in the Valheim co-op server series. And the palm tree.
But the
From
one we
wrong
were
way out.
pulling around that whole time.
Yeah, Beer Seeker made that.
I did not know that.
Fuel low.
Yeah. See, I remember these things. I forget some things. Like I hadn't.
I did not realize that we did a whole series based around a Beer Seeker build.
Did you also know? I think I've now connected the dots properly on this. You know our knitted Capac and Splitsy?
Oh, yeah.
I really hope I'm not getting this wrong. I think that was Ada, as in Adarinen.
Madness.
Because I had written down so I wouldn't forget. I'd use their proper name, not their screen name. Not ever connecting the dots between those two things.
Yeah, it's real
Even though I
hard
have
to
met
keep
Ada in
track of
person.
That kind of stuff.
When I was in Prague. Yeah. I do my best to connect the dots between these names, but sometimes that's not perfect. Is it gonna be too square for the back of the hat? Maybe it needs a little bit rounded. Oh no, that's not right. Yeah, there are some incredible builders in our little community, which is why I love doing the server series, because the stuff you see is just amazing. And not just visual builders either. You've got people like Rahman doing custom scripts for their own cranes. You've got The Fool doing all sorts of crazy scripts and now making mods that are going to be core to the series. Yeah, it's really awesome. The number of things that people come up with. But I feel like it's a very special thing to be able to create situations to inspire people to do that stuff. Because any of that kind of creativity is just awesome. I don't know why, but watching you build this, I thought back to Shaq shows his SE age with your newfangled blocks. Yep. Don't worry, I have my moments where I do feel like I'm a bit old man yells at clouds with some of the block choices I make. Because people are like, hey, why don't you use this new one? I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that existed. But I try very hard to force myself to use as many of them as possible when they're relatively new, so they do add to my repertoire, but it's hard to do. Okay, I think that's going to look better if I just round the whole thing. Yeah.
It's looking a bit Mario hat, but that's probably not a bad thing.
Fuel critical.
Then we can let Nintendo and McDonald's fight it out over the copyright infringement. Thanks, Louie. I think the brim of the hat needs to be a bit longer. It needs to come out another block. It's funny. I really enjoy doing silly builds like this. The Santa that I made being probably one of the ones I'm most proud of. I just don't do it very often. I tend to build much more grounded more often than not.
Yeah, because he's got to wait until it's my build that's ruined.
I don't think I'm ruining this. Man, my voice is cracking something fierce. If I thought I was ruining it, I wouldn't be doing it. Splitsy has reached puberty. Yeah. It's definitely sounding like... It's sounding like somehow I'm halfway between reaching puberty and having smoked 10,000 cigarettes. Some weird combination of the two. I'm that kid that was smoking as a toddler. That was horrifying. Yeah. Oh, actually, look at those pictures again. Yeah, the beer cans do tend to sit higher than the hat on some of them, but they're low on some others. Will this look better if it sits high or low?
You want low for better center of mass.
Yeah, I think it'll look better if it sits low too, because it'll kind of cover up the fact that I haven't given the truck ears.
In drinking, it's always important to maintain a low center of mass.
The trouble with stacking barrels is they don't... Oh, hang on, they do, if they're the right way around. I was thinking they don't stack properly, but they actually kind of do. Ish. Yeah, I'm thinking I could almost do double barrels, but instead of doing double barrels, what I should probably be thinking about is the barrels do connect properly in one orientation. So getting the thing on there with the brain. Come on, fire at least one cylinder, please. Getting the neons to attach properly. I can actually do it if I just place them the correct way around. Which is upside down in this case.
Alright, what do you think of my hinge?
Why are you not piping the two together?
Don't really need to be.
Well, you put cargo in the front.
Yeah, that was just so we can put some ice in there to generate some oxygen. So
You know,
we
you can just
breathe.
depressurize the atmosphere with a vent.
Sure, but it also piped them all together.
Meteor storm inbound.
It also needed to bulk out the cab a bit.
So... I think what you want is actually that rotor part a block lower.
Fuel.
Because what's going to happen is, as you jackknife, if the trailer is any lower than the front, it's going to run into your wheel supports. Also, I think you want this rotor a block forward. Because right now the mass is going to be behind the middle set of wheels and you kind of want it over the middle set. And you possibly, instead of double hinge, want to go hinge rotor. Because a roll rotor might work a bit better. But we can always give it a go and see what happens. And if you put some pistons on the back so that it can support itself, you can adjust it later. Especially if you put them on hinges so that they can get out of the way fully.
Yeah, I can definitely see it needing a rotor. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you replace the left-right hinge, because the left-right hinge, this one, it's duplicating the role of the rotor.
Oh, yeah. Becky, hinge.
Yeah, my voice probably makes people have the urge to clear their own throats. Yep. I wish I could do something about it. I'm really hopeful now that it's almost summer that it's gonna start becoming less of a thing that happens to me every single week, or what feels like every week. Yeah. I like it. I'm really happy with this. Best part is I don't think Capac actually minds.
Is it radioactive beer? Why is it fluorescing?
Because it's either got to be fluorescent or the tubing black, and neither of those outcomes is ideal, so I went with fluorescing. I mean, it's a skull drinking it, so it could be radioactive. Yeah, headphones, beer helmet, whatever. I can see it being kind of either.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Cans of Slurm. Yeah, I could make it green. I think the green plus red plus yellow would be just a bit much. I say about a skull truck, but you know, even I have my limits. To what I'm willing to put on Capac's truck. Okay. Capac's gonna want a connector on there. I can actually dump it into the cockpit, so it probably doesn't need to have a connector. Ooh, even better. It's a plug-in skull. Yeah, skull truck with beer helmet is fine. An extra color that's breaking. Nah. Yeah, it's breaking point. You gotta aesthetics first. Always. That's just how it is. Also, I'm well aware of what I have done here, which is basically given Capac tacit permission to do this to my next vehicle. And I just have to wear it.
Huzzah! And he never showed his face in public again.
Oh wait, this is a beard. Hang on. Forgot that this is now the beard. Is that right at the back? Yeah, I did. Wait a second. Oh no, that's right. Thought I'd done a shack for a second. And been meaning to do symmetry, but not.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Move the connector up to make it a ponytail hole in the hat. Oh yeah, the hat doesn't have a ponytail hole. Although these are usually helmets, so they don't. Like, the beer helmets are usually rigid, so they can support the weight of the beer and distribute it around your head. Rather than a baseball cap. At least that's what they look like in the pictures I've searched. Never actually seen one in real life. Which kind of surprises me. Guess I haven't been to enough box parties. Where such things might have been involved. There we go, Capac. I've actually almost got this done in time as well. Look at this. We can work on a build together. It actually happens sometimes.
Well, appreciate it while it lasts. This is one of my builds. That means as soon as I drive it off this base, it's probably going to explode.
Maybe, but I can make a blueprint of the front bit.
Or the base will send a wave of drones after us.
Yeah. And this. Where did I hear spray painting?
Any pick? Right. Yes.
Yeah, the paint gun's got all different controls now. It doesn't respond to the default controls anymore.
Energy low.
Hey, Capac. With your hitch, if it ends up getting snagged, what you could do is have it so it kind of gooseneck it a bit, go along, and have all your hitch components at this height, and then come back down. Because then it should hopefully clear.
Oh, yeah.
I guess, like, you don't need to rebuild it now, but if that ends up being something you want. Is the pivot for the trailer going to work? We'll find out. No, it's easy to get in. Because these things highlight over a narrow bit anyway. Would you like me to build deployable stands for the front?
Yeah.
As in, so that the trailer can stand on its own if we need to remodel the hitch. Or if you just want to disconnect it because you want to.
Yeah, should probably do something like that.
I was asking, would you like me to?
Sure, go nuts.
Can you show me where these are going to connect to the bottom first so that I don't get in the way of them?
So these.
The bits you're building right now. I'm presuming I thought they looked like they might connect underneath. You got the green light, go crazy, give them hats as well. Headlight teeth for the skull. Oh, Capac already put headlights on there.
Meteor storm inbound.
But yes. That could work. There's a really big yellow... it's a moustache cum beard? Whatever those are called. Where the moustache connects to your mutton chops. I think that has a name of
hydrogen
sorts. Oh, I can't make these ears, so I didn't make the block come out for it.
It's a skull. It doesn't have ears. You're like the people that design those horrible Halloween decorations.
Mattingly, I said trim those sideburns! Oh, did we just collide or did I collide with the overhead lights?
Yes.
Oh, you're redoing the hitch now? Okay. Okay. I know the tube needs to go to the mouth, but I don't think there's any way I can make that look good, so I'm just going to imply it rather than actually showing it. So I think most people will do a better job with their brains filling in that gap than I can do with the blocks available to me. And I think it's important to recognize such things. Yeah, it's hidden under the beard. Yep. Yep. There you go. There's your skull cannon. Alright, so you. Actually, I don't need to do that yet. Also, the idea of calling head cannon skull cannon is slightly delights me.
Meteor storm inbound.
Mounts like this are typically somewhere under the trailer, but I'm putting them in the place that works best with SE physics, I think. Which is to give us a nice, stable support.
There's a much neater way you could have done that.
How so?
Uh,
I used a rotor because it gets them more out of the way than using a hinge.
I don't see how that would make a difference in this case.
Well, you need ground clearance at the front.
Yeah, whatever.
Actually, I don't think a hinge would have been neater, because it would have meant that the support blocks would have had to come out that far. Alright, let's get some timer blocks.
Is that even...
Oh, the trailer wheels are higher than the truck because Capac hasn't connected the two. He's hopefully got the right height, so when he drops it, he can then attach that here.
Yeah, I'm
That
trying to
rotor.
figure that out now.
Well, these supports I'm building will probably help that be a potential reality.
That should be...
You also may want a battery on the trailer so that it's got its own independent power,
Fuel
Yeah.
low.
because otherwise its conveyor system won't work either.
That's
Fuel
right. Worry about
critical.
that when... Got this other nonsense sorted out.
Did Capac place the reels at the right height? I did look, but I'm not going to say what I noticed. Because I believe in the drama being important. And phrasing it that way means Capac doesn't know whether I noticed something good or bad.
Yes, think you're so clever.
Some days I do, yes. Other days I think I'm a moron.
Yeah, stupid lightning. Stupid debris.
What are these things called on trucks? These supports? Do they have a specific name?
No idea.
Landing jacks. Landing legs. Dolly legs. Jack stands.
Landing gear.
Trailer, jack, left. Trailer, jack, rotor, left. Trailer, oh, trailer, jack, rotor, right. I don't think I need to know which side those are. TB, let's call this deploy. Deploy 1. Alright. Now, what angles do I need these to go to? So the one on the right needs to go to... -90. Which means the left one needs to go to 90. Rotate to 2 angle. Where is it? Left one goes to 90 at speed...
No.
5?
Radiations.
Right one goes to -90 at speed 5. Confirm. Oh, I may need to set that specifically, that angle that they go to, but it'll be fine. Then we go event controller, trailer, jack, deploy, EC, rotor hinge angle. Equal or greater than 90 on trailer jack rotor left. Select actions. Extend and extend. Then we go TB and we go trigger now. Yes. Ha ha ha!
Oh, why does it take so long to deradiate?
It is slow, yeah. Okay, so what should I do with the mag plates though? Maybe I use the other event controller. Trailer, jack, EC, mag plate, deploy. And when we go... piston position percent, what piston position percent will this be level? Oh, quite low. Maybe like, okay, we can go 25%. Well, either of them, select actions. Oh, yeah, I guess auto lock on, but I hate that there's no auto lock on / auto lock off. I can't be specific enough. Dang. I think what I might do instead is go landing in mag plate ready for both of these. Set an AND gate so it has to be both of them. And then select actions and we will lock.
What the? Right, he's already destroyed everything.
What do you mean? The pistons being at different heights?
The head's not being attached and just floating about the place.
You're getting weird desyncs. Oh, look who's in chat, Capac. Asking for sandwiches.
What? It's getting to that time of day.
It is indeed.
Oh, we're done.
The trailer will get a battery, don't worry. I'll make sure it's got one before Capac detaches it, but he was planning on adding one, so I'm not gonna get in the way of it. Alright. So that's the deploy function. I've used 2 event controllers and 1 timer block. Then I need to use the other time block. We'll rename that since it's only a single deploy to retract. Oh.
Oh.
How good is that system though?
Well, it's better than what we had before. Which was me checking it.
Yeah. I can make it alert when it's lower, if you'd like. It's alerting at 20% right now. Alright, so... retract. Set up actions. What we needed to do is... unlock. Unlock. And then we have another event, and we need another couple of event controllers.
Be alright.
It's an alert for when the irrigation system is running low on ice. Right, so it will be landing in maglock, lock, unlock, add blocks, end gate, select actions, piston retract, piston retract.
Alright, we're gonna get some ice, I guess.
Then EC2 will be
It'll be the final ice strip.
piston percentage equal to or greater than... well, no, it's not equal to or greater than. It's going to be equal or less than 10%. Select actions. Right to left. Rotate to angle 0 at 5. Rotate to angle 0 at 5. Okay. Now, in theory, I should be able to get buttons for this. What's the bet? The first thing Capac breaks on this is going to be what I've just set up.
You suggesting I'd have a weird interaction with a piston?
One that I've made, a complex system involving them? Yeah.
Oh, doesn't need that. Just needs to be any piston.
There is that. Oh wait, no, not that. Not that.
I believe a beer helmet is a kind of baseball cap.
Yeah. Probably true.
I would put them in the same category.
Ah, nuts. I was hoping to use the pedestal ones because they kind of look cool in this environment. It's like just extra detailing. But that's going to be very small buttons. Oh well. Deploy. Retract. Deploy. Retract. Retract.
You would be
deploy,
so kind
deploy,
as to
retract.
climb up and deploy the rotors.
Oh. That could be a problem. How am I going to fix that so it actually works? If I just manually retract this, it should trigger. Nope. Huh. Where have I stuffed up the event controllers? Oh, I did an AND gate on them, that's what. There we go. They're both good now. So, let's try this. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's try this. And we deploy. Cool, they're locked. And we retract. Huh. That was weird. I don't know why that did that, but it's working! It's working! Hooray! I have an idea that might be helpful here. Let's get another event controller. Because I haven't built too many already. And this one is going to get those batteries. Lugger, seeker, trailer, batteries. We're gonna go event controller. What this is gonna do is watch those rotors. Nope, not attached. I could probably just do piston position. When this is equal or greater than 5% on either of those, is going to
Explode.
recharge off. When it is less than 5%, it is going to be recharge on. So now, when the legs deploy, the pistons are safe. The batteries should stay on. So we're going to go deploy. Watching the battery, and it switches state. We get a lock. We then retract. We then retract. I love that that only half works. Oh, yeah, that's right. The battery's right. Cool. It's on recharge now. Perfect. Yes.
Fuel.
I have
low.
made Capac's trailer overly functional.
Fuel critical.
He's not even here to witness it. I have done both stupid and highly
I
functional.
am indeed going to put solar panels on it.
Are you?
It seems a waste not to have a couple on the top.
Okay. Sure. It's your truck. Just to increase the likelihood that this is all going to work. Oh yeah, can Capac lift the... Hang on, let's just check. So... From the suspension to the rotor is one... The rotor itself is one block higher, so the rotor head should also be one block higher. So the rotor head should be here, which means... I think it might even be down there. Is it that low? I think it's that low. John, is this right?
You know, I had it too high intentionally.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Why is that?
Because that way, if I got it wrong, I could fix it easily rather than fix it with a lot of difficulty.
Well, we could deploy the landing legs. So they'll fix it. But yeah, sure. I can...
Well, for our big finale for today's stream, we could detach everything and
Yeah, that works to
the
me.
trailer.
Are you saying you want to do the big finale now?
Yep.
Alright, with my voice at the state it is, it's probably not bad for me to do a slightly shorter stream than usual.
Alright, gonna cut the gear.
Okay. Now you're going to cut the linkage between the two? Oh, alright, so it's wait.
Oh, we didn't put the battery on.
I did. There's a battery.
Oh, there's a battery.
I put little
you put
batteries
some
in.
little ones in there.
Yeah. Alright, you're good now. The drama. Well done leaving the leg there, because I think that's the wrong height. I think it needs to be one block higher than that.
Well,
Or is it right? No, I think that's wrong. I think it needs to be one block higher.
yeah. Oh, better use those pistons then. Wasn't me. I didn't press anything.
What just happened? What? Where'd my voice go? How? What?
You tell me. You're the expert. Come on, do some crash site
I
investigation.
don't know. What does this piston look like on this side to you?
It looks like it's sideways and all crumpled up on itself.
Yeah. What? Why? You'd attached that, hadn't you?
No. I just cut the
Yeah, it was
contact.
just.
I hadn't messed with any other settings.
I don't have an explanation for that.
Does a rotor head like auto attach if it's in
Nope.
the right place?
Nope.
Because this feels like what might have happened if they had been attached.
Yeah.
Oh, when there's a
go away.
spider.
Whoa. Okay, now it's in the right spot. Also, I'm getting irradiated. Do we fix this next time?
Yep.
Do you love how your wheels on the back of the truck are actually supporting it but not connected? Did you notice that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, somehow the whole wishbone assembly has come detached.
Yet still supporting it in the right orientation so we can fix
Wait.
it more easily.
Well, guess it's time to go to bed.
Oh, man. So, Capac, are we back tomorrow? For possibly a shorter stream if my voice is still gone?
It's up to you. If you can take a break and I can find some shenanigans to do on my own.
I'll let you know
not
in the morning,
feeling
probably.
up to it.
Best. See where it goes. Otherwise, I'll be back. I'll either be back with Capac over on Capac's channel tomorrow for some more of the Rift Breaker, or I'll be back on Friday with something I've not yet decided, as I've been doing random SE stuff, and I might do some random SE stuff again. And Capac, you'll be back on Wednesday or tomorrow anyway.
Back
Yeah?
on Wednesday with the workbench, or yeah, tomorrow with whatever. And on Thursday, I'll be doing some PAX demos.
Ah, cool. Any particular ones you can name?
I can bring up my raid screen while I have a look at my Steam library. I have.
So organized.
Well, I am organized because I put them all into the
Oh,
same folder on Steam. So
Oh,
I've got
wow.
Black Raven, Blood Vow, Survive the Night, Memories Reap, Synthetic, and Your Holy and Virtuous Heretic.
Okay, that's a name. Cool. Well, that's Capac's plans. And as I said earlier, when my voice comes back, videos on my main channel will come back. I'm going to make a post about it because I can't record with this. This is not okay.
Just use text to speech.
No, I'm gonna work on. I'll do some other stuff that I can do, like making a bunch of builds for the scrapyard and stuff like that. So I'll still be making progress on some other things that are fun. I just won't be recording anything. I'll just be streaming at my usual times if I can.
Cool. Looks like Waste is doing some farming, so
Alright.
we'll give him a raid.
Have a good one, everyone. Bye.
Catch you next time, everybody.